Hey Pirates, it's Audrey Doucette and Ava Garner, and today we're here to inform you all about the VOE. If you need a VOE over the summer, you must get it during the last 5 days of school. So if you're planning on getting your permit and driver's license over the summer, you must have a VOE. But remember, don't request it early. You must wait until the last 5 days of school. If you're a student who owes hours from last semester, you will need to complete them prior to requesting for a VOE.
With finals on the way, you need to be more cautious of missing school, especially if it isn't necessary. The good news is that if you turn in a form of verification that you received your license or permit, then they will exempt it and it will not count negatively towards your attendance.
I'm Reed, here with Pirate Production Studios, and today I'm here with Marissa interviewing about clinicals.
I'm Grant here with Pirate Production Studios, here with Rosalind. What is clinicals?
So clinicals is a class you can take as a third-year class, and it's basically just the second portion of the health science class. So you can go to the hospital and shadow different departments and learn more about the hospital and different positions.
Clinicals is where you get to go to the hospital twice a week and job shadow nurses and the different positions at the hospital.
Okay, what is the coolest thing you've ever seen at the hospital?
I got to see a C-section from the start to the end.
I got to see an epidural for a pregnant woman, which was pretty cool. It's a lot more intricate than you would think.
That's crazy, actually. Would you recommend this class to other students who are going to want to join?
I would definitely recommend this class if you are considering going into a more clinical setting for the hospital, so more hands-on with patients, then definitely.
I would recommend this class to people interested in the healthcare field, but if you're not, I wouldn't recommend it. It's a lot of work.
All right. What surprised you at the hospital?
That how busy it is. Really, you're never stopping and sitting down.
Something that surprised me is how hands-on the students can be. You wouldn't think that as a student you would get to go to the hospital and actually do things with patients, but you can. It's really cool.
Yeah. What activities do you do in class when you don't go to the hospital?
So in class, the whole first semester is learning different skills and certifications that we need to be able to go to the hospital. So we learn CPR, stop the bleed, and basic first aid training.
We do Skillshare videos. Basically, we teach people what ambulation is and how to use crutches, canes, and wheelchairs.
All right. What certifications does this class give you?
You get stop the bleed and CPR, and then you take a test at the end of this class, and you get the certification for the actual class.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you for joining me. I'm Grant. This is Rosalind. See y'all next time.
I'm Reed. This is Marissa. Thanks for joining us.
What's up, Pirates? I'm Tyler.
Oh my god, you.
This is Hunter. This is Hunter.
This is Hunter.
Tyler. Word of the day.
Don't ever do anything. I'm done.
Don't ever do anything.
Yes, don't do anything.
Hey guys, Hadley, Michael, and Cole here from your media class. Today we are going to be talking about some questions that you might have about what goes on behind the scenes in media.
What are some of our favorite memories this year?
Some of my favorite memories this year mostly come from the games, because I've commentated a lot more games than I have done the news, and I love doing it. I mean, I've done them with Euchre, I've done them without Euchre, and I mean, doing it with Euchre is awesome because he's got some wisdom to him, but I really like doing it with the other students just because it's more, I don't want to say it's more fun, but you get to do it with your classmates and you get to joke around and have some fun, and you get to commentate about your other classmates as well.
Yeah, I have to say my favorite memory is probably doing the weather. I don't know, I didn't think I would like it at first, but it's honestly my favorite thing, and I love just making the weather board and everything. It's so fun.
My favorite memory is probably the basketball game we did. I had to act like I couldn't play basketball against Hadley.
Yeah.
What were you least expecting about this class this year?
I was least expecting about how fun it would be, honestly. I thought it was just gonna be work, but I made so many friends and I've had so much fun that it is now my favorite class, and I am definitely taking it again my senior year.
One of the things I really didn't expect this year was the diverse group of people we had. You know, we've got ROTC kids and Sunny, and we've got theater kids and Mason, but you also got baseball players like me and Michael, cheerleaders like you and Ava. So, I mean, wherever you look in a category, we almost have everything covered.
I didn't really expect to have fun. I thought Miss Bradley was going to be a lot harder than she was. Don't get me wrong, she's very hard. It wasn't as bad.
What does it take to make a single episode of CNN?
It basically takes like a whole script. You really have to know what you're doing, and like our editing crew, they're amazing. They basically put the entire thing together, so it's all on them.
Yeah, you know, these video kids, they work really hard. Some of the stuff you don't see behind the scenes right now, like Tyler and Leaf reading off our script, some of the questions we have, the video kids in the back room right now, making sure we look good, and just the graphics and stuff that all goes into it together. Like, so, you know, Coach Williams leaving a little ways through the year, it sucks to see that, but it's also kind of cool to see that Miss Bradley's running through 2 classrooms, making sure both classes are on their own things, and the news is still coming out just as good or better than it did before.
Yeah, she's definitely our superhero around here. She's really amazing.
She makes everyone do their stuff. She's on top of everyone's work, and she never lets you forget to do something.
What's it like working with the video kids?
Wow. The video kids, they're definitely a different group of kids than what our media class kind of is, but it's awesome to see that because they have their own bonds with us and with each other, and so you'll see them make a joke every once in a while that only they'll understand, but it's awesome to see that they've kind of branched out and they're kind of connecting with us as well. So even at some of these games that I've been doing, I'll be out there making jokes with them as well.
Working with the video kids is so fun. I didn't know any of them before this class, and now they make you feel so comfortable in the studio and when you're commentating games. Like it's just like a big family around you.
When you mess up, they don't make as much fun of you as you think they will. They look mean, but they're pretty nice, I guess.
Okay, I'm Hadley, this is Michael, and that's Cole, and we are signing out.